The presence of the COVID-19 pandemic has initiated a myriad of new challenges for various organizations existing in Guyana. The Amerindian People's Association is not exempted. In an interview with this newscast, the executive director of the organization, Jean LaRose, stated that one of the biggest challenges the organization has had to face in the pandemic was not being able to visit the various indigenous communities due to social distancing restrictions.
Where we could communicate with people by telephone and internet, we have done so. And then there are other areas where we just could not make communication with people, and you have to leave a message on Facebook Messenger, which is the easiest to communicate with people, and then hope 5 days down the line they're able to read a message.
However, despite this shortcoming, the director has expressed that the association was able to expend an estimated $150,000 on COVID-19 relief distribution in hinterland communities.
We were also able to reallocate some of our project funding once we negotiated with our partners who we had signed contract with to carry out certain activities. Once we negotiated to reallocate for COVID, we were able to do that in certain instances. We were able to also raise independent funding to carry out COVID activities.
Distributions were made to most of the hinterland communities across the country, but special emphasis was placed in Region 1.
So we actually worked in the Maruca sub-region and Region 1, especially when it was hard hit. It was the epicenter, the first indigenous community and area to be affected. We were able to provide PPE, not only to the Santa Rosa communities, but to the majority of the communities, the 12 villages that fall within the sub-region.
LaRose expounded on some of the items the association was able to distribute to the communities.
Some of the communities we were able to give fishing supplies like seines and hooks and so. We provided with salt, so that would supplement their preservation of the fish and therefore not increase their price to the communities. We did that as well. We were able to provide some small agricultural tools.
Logistical and geographical challenges still exist in getting the much-needed items to the communities, but LaRose is optimistic that through continued collaboration with the various village councils, her organization will be able to surmount these issues. For the AGP 90 News, Kendell Richmond.